So a splatterboard is a wall with lots of different holds on, all different styles and shapes, sizes, and basically it's for making up climbs. So sometimes there's some set climbs on it, and I think it's a really good way to work your weaknesses and to explore what your ability is, so to get really creative.
So right now we're just doing the first step, so we've just got what we call volumes on the wall, which are like big wooden box things. They will be used to put other holds on the top. So the board itself is one angle mostly, and by putting a volume on the wall you can change the wrist angle of the climber so that they can actually be able to use a wider variety of hold and grip types. That lends itself to wider moves, different moves. And yeah, some people really like board static climbing, so pulling really hard, and some people like to jump. So it's also thinking in mind about all the different climbers out there and trying to cater for everyone and ultimately make it fun to climb on. The first bit of putting holds onto a board isn't permanent. We already know that things are going to move around and change. Would you entertain putting a toe hook in to hold tension on that? We need to get something on that we think is good, and then we'll see if the flow of moves and holds that come out after that are something that we want to stay, or if we might put it on and think, nah, it's not very good, take it off. It's a pretty slow process. You won't see much going on in like the first couple of hours, but then after a while it'll speed up and build momentum, and hopefully we're happy with it at the end.
With a splatterboard, generally you put a load of holds on, and then it's about climbing on it, moving around on it, getting other people on, and then adding and changing where necessary. So the reason we want to put so many different holds on is to make it accessible for loads of different people, so different levels of climber. And you can come in, and if you want to specifically work something, hopefully that's on here so you can get involved in it as well. Hopefully people use the splatterboard, get to know themselves and their movements, and have a good laugh with friends. Yeah, it's been cool to see some of the GB guys on the wall this morning, like making up some really creative movements and just having good fun with it, really.
You can start to make up your own climbs and really develop your creativity. Climbing as a creative sport requires you to think about what you're doing. So in order to develop your route reading skills, I would highly recommend learning how to climb on the splatterboard, making up your own climbs, doing it with friends as well, so that you're not just creating climbs that are to work towards your strengths. Obviously you need to work towards your weaknesses as well. So yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you guys on there.